Good morning, and let's do my miracle morning with me. A lot of the time, I don't do this in the morning because I work early. So, on the mornings, I don't work early, I do it in the morning. But if I don't do it in the morning, I do it a little bit later, kind of lunchtime. So, I'm just going to run you through what I do to help prepare me for the day, and always makes me feel mentally better and more prepared. So I've been reading journaling, but before I read and journal, I like to do my skincare and take my vitamins and stuff. It kind of makes me feel a little bit better to go in and read and feel like moisturized and all prepared. First thing is vitamins. At the moment, I'm just taking vitamin D. I've just run out of my iron. I just take these ones that I got in the Chemist Warehouse, and yeah, so that's all I'm taking at the moment. It's all I really feel. Another thing I need to get that I normally take as trucks driving past is biotin, because it's really good for hair growth, and all them sugar by hair crap, they're all really bad. You just need to get yourself some biotin. So we're going to do some lip balm. Another thing I've just been doing lately is adding a little bit of Tiger Balm to my ankle, because I fell down the stairs like 3 weeks ago. It was just like a little trip, and my ankle is still really sore, so I've been trying to do some stretches on it, and hopefully it gets better soon, because otherwise I'm going to need some acupuncture or something, which is really annoying. In the morning, when you research about it and like other people's miracle morning, I feel like they're all very dramatic, and they're like, you need to be up at 5 a.m. and you need to do this every morning, rah rah rah, when really I can't be up at 5 a.m. every morning right now. It just doesn't suit my life. So every couple of months, I kind of change my miracle morning to kind of suit where I am in my life right now. And right now, we're in the middle of doing our 88 days in a pub, restaurant, like hospitality job. I just put some castor oil on my lashes. And I just can't be up at 5 a.m. every day, because sometimes I don't get to bed till 1 or 2, depending on how late it is closing the pub, and sometimes I don't start work till 12, and sometimes I start at 8:30. So it really depends on that. So right now, today for example, I'm starting at 12 and I probably won't finish till 11, and I do get like 2 hours off during the day, which is really nice, but I kind of have to like balance it out. So I'm going to start off with some of this. And I had some Tiger Balm on my hands, and I'm scared to rub it on my face. I really like this grapeseed oil. I use 3 pumps. I said Tiger Balm on these fingers, so I'm scared to rub it on my face. Second thing I use is the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. I think because my job is kind of inside, but I also do go outside a little as well. I just use some sun cream, castor oil on my lashes, because I did it a couple of years ago and it really helped them grow. But what I feel like it does is it helps grow, but it's something you kind of need to continue forever, really. You know, you kind of need to do like sessions of it all the time. It's not like something you do and your lashes will grow and that's it. It's like something you kind of need to keep up with. Sorry, I'm making this rubbing really awful. And then what I like to do, because I don't like to do one thing at a time, I'm always doing 2 or 3 things at a time. My brain just can't relax to just do one thing. I'm going to do a gusha while I read. So I'm reading The Secret. I've watched the book so many times, and I've been wanting to get, I've watched the film so many times. I've been wanting to get the book for ages, and I kept putting it off. And then we went into a charity shop one day at random. It was a craft shop, and they had a little second-hand section, and I seen they had the book, so I was like, it's meant to be. So I'm going to read at least 10 pages of this, but to be fair, it's not that hard. It's like really easy read. Before I was reading this, I was reading Think and Grow Rich, but that's quite a hard read. I think it's hard for me. So yeah, I've like kind of like a quarter of the way through that, maybe like a third, and I had to just give it a break, and then I found this, which is really good, and also the other book, The Power of Now, which is just extremely hard. I've read that like once before, and I still don't fully understand it, because I feel like it's such a hard read, and I don't like the audiobook of it. And then I have my journal, so I'm going to do a couple of pages of just writing, and I had some things like things to do, and I just like to plan out my next day, couple of days, and because I have like an hour and a half or 2 hours off during the day later, I try not to sleep in it because I feel like it messes me up if I have a nap during the day, too late in the day, and it's just not suiting my life right now. So I try and give myself things to do during that time. So I think I'm going to do a workout. I'm going to plan my workout a bit later. And yeah, read my book. So really easy. My miracle morning literally takes me like, I did a 10-minute little yoga session, so if you include that, maybe 20 minutes. But I think the most important thing when it comes to like a miracle morning, and I actually listened to the audiobook about that. And I think the main thing, I think for me, is you need to change it, because if you look up everyone's miracle morning, everyone's mornings can be so different because it will depend on the amount of time they have. Like me versus my sister with 2 kids, like her mornings are completely different. So maybe it's like, if you can't do it first thing, try do it some point in the day to get in that routine, and then maybe you can try do it in the morning. Like if I push myself, maybe I could do it every morning before I start work. Sometimes I'm just so tired, so as long as I do it at some point during the day, the things I want to do, like a workout, a little full body stretch, read my book, do my journaling, as long as I do these kind of things, I feel better about myself. Yeah, so I hope this helps someone. Yeah, I'll do another morning routine if you want me to. I can show you like my yoga and my stretching and a little 5-minute visualization I do. If you want to see that, let me know. But thanks for watching.